My dear students of class 8A and B. Today's topic, the American Civil War. And I am going to teach you on the following points mentioned there. The Civil War, the Civil Era. What is the Civil Era? You know, the American Civil War, the American Civil War was the consequence of decades of clashes between the northern and southern states. The reasons were conflicting. The reasons were conflicting. The economic interests, the question of states' rights, the issue of tariffs, and of course civil slavery. And Abraham Lincoln abolished the election of Abraham Lincoln triggered the war between the two states, the northern and southern states. The Confederate Army was defeated by the Union Army under the leadership of Abraham Lincoln, and the famous Gettysburg Address was delivered in Pennsylvania, when Abraham Lincoln was asked to give a lecture on the opening day of the National Cemetery that was assigned to honor the soldiers who died during the Civil War. So the Civil War also gave some positive aspects, because about 6 million slaves were freed. About 6 million slaves were freed after the war ended in the year 1863. And the slaves, after the war ended, the slaves were given citizenship. Abraham Lincoln adopted the policy of reconstruction of the cities which were duly damaged, and the economy of southern states which was totally damaged, which was totally destroyed at the end of the Civil War. So Abraham Lincoln assured them that the damaged economy would be recovered, and the number of cities, the number of factories, the number of development would be taken place, and the economy of southern states would be recovered, would be re-established, and through the process of reconstruction. And next one, the federal government. It was due to the effort of the federal government and the effort of Abraham Lincoln, America emerged as a very powerful country, powerful nation, and with powerful nation and powerful country with federal government, with the system of federal government, and hence America established herself to be the global power in the world. The Civil War, which was ended in the year 1865, also gave a birth of a new nation. That nation is known as the United States of America, USA, the United States of America. The Reconstruction period and the successors of President Lincoln. Who was the successor of President Lincoln, my dear students? President Lincoln was, from the very, very beginning, determined and overconfident that he would establish a rule in the country where there would be no inequality. Each and every person would be treated equally in the state throughout America. The contrast between the two states, the northern states and the southern states, came to an end at the time when the Civil War was ended. And at the time when the Civil War was going on, that time he was overconfident. Who? He was Abraham Lincoln, the President of America, unanimously elected the President of America. And when he became the President of America, he proudly proclaimed that the misery and the practice of slavery would be abolished from America because the glory and image of America was damaged. The glory and image of America also had become a great cause of distress throughout the country. It was that's why Abraham Lincoln assured the people of America that the inhuman practice of slavery would be removed as soon as the war would be ended. And ultimately, the war ended with the victory of the northern states and southern states under the leadership of Jefferson Davis considered defeat, and ultimately America was united. So it was also decided that the reconstruction during the reconstruction period, which was adopted by Abraham Lincoln, but the sudden death of Abraham Lincoln changed the entire circumstances. So the successors of Abraham Lincoln who came to power, they decided to reconstruct America because of the damaged economy of southern states. Plantation and factories were totally damaged, and there was no work, there was no job of the people. People all became jobless, and hence the successors of Abraham Lincoln adopted the policy of reconstruction. This policy of reconstruction continued for a term of 10 years, and within 10 years, the successors of Abraham Lincoln were able to recover the former glory and image of America. America became united, and it was named the USA, the United States of America. And the people of America, they all proudly said that they belong to a great nation, the USA, the United States of America, the global power, the powerful country of the world. And afterwards, the America then the federal government, what did it do? The federal government also drafted a constitution. It was decided that the states who seceded from the Union once, no state would secede from the Union. The southern state was included in the Union, and the states like Virginia, the states like Georgia, South Carolina, who and some other states who seceded from the Union before the two states were going to fight against each other, that system would be abolished. No one would secede from the Union. It was compulsory and mandatory to be the member of the Union. But the Confederate Army, as soon as the Confederate Army was defeated by the northern states, the Confederate and southern states was immediately included in the Union, and a new constitution was drafted. Constitution was amended, and hence America was recognized to be a powerful nation in the world, and it was named USA, the United States of America. And afterwards, my dear students, it was decided that the people of America who had no dignity, especially those who were African Americans, basically slaves, it was decided that they would be given honor, they would be treated equally everywhere, there would be equal treatment, no one would be maltreated, there would be no practice of slavery was totally abolished, and the slaves who had no dignity, honor in the country, the slaves were given the citizenship after the war ended, and afterwards they left They led a very steady and peaceful and honorable life throughout America. In the beginning, I discussed about the Gettysburg Address. What is Gettysburg Address and what is the importance of Gettysburg. Gettysburg was a village where a war was taken place between the two states, the northern states and the southern states, in the year 1863, and it was a place the northern states defeated the southern states, and under the leadership of Abraham Lincoln, it was declared that the slavery would be abolished. The slavery declared to be illegal, and then a new reign was established, the reign for the people who would be treated equally, and there will be no inequality throughout the country. My dear students, this is the reason, my dear students, all of them were satisfied, but one thing which also marked a new era after the Reconstruction era, which was started with the former President Abraham Lincoln, who was assassinated. It was a great sorrow for the people of the whole world. And a president like Abraham Lincoln, who dedicated his life for the cause of establishing the rights of human beings, for the cause of abolishing the slavery from the grassroots level of the society. That very person suddenly was assassinated, and there was none to see and watch the technique and method of Abraham Lincoln. Everyone was tried his or her level best to follow him, but it took at least 10 years' time to reconstruct or to rebuild the cities which were destroyed, the factories which were destroyed in the southern states. It took at least 10 years' time to reconstruct it. But if Abraham Lincoln would be alive, if he would alive, Abraham Lincoln, if he was there, then it would take maximum 2 years time, or maximum 5 years time to complete the reconstruction program, and the cities also were rebuilt, but they took 10 years time. So the reconstruction period, that's why the reconstruction era is known as a era of 10 years, and afterwards the cities also were reconstructed, but following the system, following the policy, following the technique and method of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln's technique and method and policy brought America a new nation, brought the glory, former glory and image of America, and brought back the image of the America, and ultimately America became a great nation throughout the whole world. And the image of America, which was lost before or during the contradiction between the two states, the southern states and the northern states, that contradiction also came to an end, and America established herself to be one of the most powerful states, powerful countries of the world. And when had it become possible? Only when the civil war was ended, and the southern states was defeated by the northern states, and the reconstruction period under the program of Abraham Lincoln was completed by the successors of President Lincoln, and the slavery also was abolished. The slaves were given citizenship, and the soldiers who died during the civil war they all were honored during the opening day of the National Cemetery. By whom? by Abraham Lincoln when he was asked to give a speech, to give a lecture on the opening day of the National Cemetery, and he delivered a speech and satisfied all group of people throughout the America, and American people also were satisfied with the successors who ultimately were able to establish the rule of equality throughout America. Thank you, my dear students. Up to this next day, the remaining part. But before, I would like to inform you the questions and answers of the text which I have not yet, solved. Today onwards, I shall solve short questions and some questions which would be fruitful to you to be solved. I shall solve it, but short questions you have to solve. Short questions I shall give you as homework. You have to solve it. And if you have any confusion, any problem, any doubt regarding this lesson, you let me know. I shall help you as far as possible through my comment box. Thank you, my dear students.